Jesus Christ, Venture! How far did you send the lad?
Oh, well, from the tracker, from which we've been walking north-paced with the winds, 3.5 miles.
Why the fuck did you send him so far? You're supposed to collect the body, Venture. Are you getting sloppy in your old age, friend?
No. That was going to be my directive. It was the directive of the mission. But it seems his tongue was just getting a bit out of hand.
He pissed you off, so you sent him 3.5 miles through the air.
Yes. The point is... Ox, this man is gone. He has vanished, turned to ash. There's no reason to do this, it's just a formality.
Yes. Let's hope that to be right, Venture. Old Venture, this is not looking good. Usually we find ashes, bones, eyeballs, something of what used to be life.
Yes, this is, not looking in my favor.
And I didn't want to burst your bubble and all, but the blood seems to keep going,
which indicates he regenerated and kept walking. Oh, goodness. It's very strange. Maybe the way he acted had some merit of thought.
Interesting, so now do you want to talk about what happened?
Not in particular, but he was angsting me. I could tell, but it was working. He played me. He seemed to know me as well. He was one of our lab rats, right?
One of the very same. Apparently they did gruesome experiments on the poor lad.
Or maybe I underestimated him. Seems like he was hiding that part. Like if I knew, I wouldn't have stopped.
If you'd have been more controlled and caught him off guard, it would have been an easy kill.
So, he had me send him flying so he could survive?
Lot of pain, but I guess the little kid was used to it. Well, Venture, what do we do now? We have half a blood trail and we have no idea where he might be heading.
Well, that's not entirely true. I think I know where he's going next.
Oh, well, isn't that interesting? Mind sharing?
No, I don't. This is a private matter. Something you shouldn't concern yourself with.
Oh, but it does seem very, very important to you. Which means it's important to the military. Which means it's important to me.
Well, sometimes you should just learn to zip it. Why did you follow us all the way out here?
I would like to know as well. If you would like to read what we discover, or what we do, there will be details in the reports we write. We do not need someone looking after us like children.
Yes, unlike some people.
Oh, very, very nice. Pulling rank again, are we, Venture? It can only get you so far. And if you keep screwing up, I guess I'll outrank you eventually.
It'll be a cold, cold day, my friend. But until that day, I command you to go back to base and stay out of my business, or you will find a flame on your head. Do you understand?
I only understand one thing. That if you don't bring this abomination back, you two probably won't have a job left. So keep going. It'll be fun. Very, very good, comrade. Don't help your fellow brothers, just watch them fall.
Scram, ice boy.
All right. Have fun getting your traitor.
Well, I can disagree, but he does make a fair point. I've been dawdling on this too much. We have to find him, and we have to find him soon, before he causes any more damage. From what you've told me, If he can take the power of the enemies he slays, he could become quite a problem for the military.
Or quite a dog.
No, this one needs to be put down.
Right. Anywho, you're talking about an idea.
Isn't it interesting the way the blood is going? It seems like he already had a destination in mind. I may have, flung him a little closer to his ideal destination.
So what, he used you as a taxi cab?
Well, I guess you can take it that way.
What was he doing at the library to begin with?
Well, that was the funny thing. From his reports in North City and the events with Luster, he was caught at libraries quite a few times. It seems like he's looking for something that he's not finding. He keeps jumping place to place trying to find a better answer.
Is there anyone we can talk to that he knows? Family, relatives?
Nothing of the sort. Scraped clean. He had some friend, but he was no help. Didn't know where he was going, so I let him go about his business.
What did you do?
I did nothing. We don't hurt the people in the public. We merely protect them. Isn't that right, Ox?
That is right. I see you have learned something from my teachings.
I think he's heading to a village in West City.
Why would he be heading into the desert? Seems like a death sentence.
It might be. Remember my first deployment? How it went?
Yes, it's where I was appointed to look after you.
Well, very shortly after you started helping me, I sent a recruit team to scope out that location. Because the reason we were there
was to search for this hidden book. I know, I read over your report.
Well, fine then. The point is, when I got there, they sunk the entire library.
They sunk a library? How? They're not elementals. How did they do that?
I don't know. I thought the exact same thing. It was in my report. I thought you would know.
Don't be a smart-ass, Venture. Now, why would you think that this demon hybrid would decide to go wandering for holy relics in the desert?
Well, besides the holy relics, there was doctrine. There was rumors to be, well, how do I say this? Blessed objects created by God himself.
Merely a myth.
But if you're in a situation where you had something that you wanted to get rid of, and legend is all you had,
you would scope every piece of information you could find. A philosopher's stone in their own mind.
And that's what he's been doing. And I think that'd be his next shot. I mean, this library sinking, it was big news. Any mud person would know about it. And I'm sure he does too. He was quick, had a nice wit, and even survived one of my attacks. So, let's not underestimate him. And let's get started.
To the desert then, huh? They didn't even pack the sunscreen.
You'll be fine. You could use a tan.
How much longer till we get there?
I have no idea. We've been walking for what seems like days. I'm sorry, but the desert village in the middle of nowhere isn't exactly in plain sight.
Oh, seems like someone woke up on the wrong side of the sand pile. Well, it was your idea to come out here looking for something, stupid. Some legend.
It's not a legend, it's history. I know this thing was sunk, it was big news. The thing is that we're going to be needing some assistance.
I told you, we find one of the monks. We take him away from the village. We kill him, absorb whatever power he has, and then use it to locate this library that you're so interested in.
This library is a great shot for me and you. Even if this item, orb, it's not a fucking orb. Even if it's not there, this spinny thing with a hole in it, it might lead us to something better. But for now, this is all I got.
Oh, great. So we're not being blown up. We're running from, what was his name? Crimson Fire, yes. So what's your plan when we run into him again? Because I'm certain those military dogs aren't going to just let you walk away. Especially after you bragged about killing his friend. Good job, by the way.
I don't know. Right now, we're one step ahead. And I think if we keep this momentum, the next place we go, they won't have any idea.
You think they're already on our trail?
Yes. Yes, I do.
You seem to know that Crimson Man.
I do. I've read a lot about him. That's why I know this library is real and that it's here. And he'll know to look for us here.
Oh, I do love a reunion. Next time, though, I'm taking his eyes out.
Alright. Let's get moving. It's hot as fuck out here.
Well, it's not my fault you never think this shit through. I mean, if you actually sat down and listened to me, you wouldn't have to go through all that painful experience of getting blown up like you did. Also, let me remind you, if I would have handled it, we could have snapped our fingers and shot fire out. That would have been amazing.
Oh, God, we're here. Huh. I can't believe I did it.
Oh, you're a regular Boy Scout. Now what?
We find one of the locals.
And gut him like a fish.
No. We find them, and we...
What? What do? We befriend him? We ask him oh so nicely. Hello, sir. Can you take me and my pet demon to a secret underground holy land?
Yeah, let's go with that, but without the demon part.
Oh, great. A human. You know, we can kill this one right here, right now. And then boom, we get what we want.
No, it's not how we do things.
Halt. Before you make another move, before I strike you down where you stand. Oh, good luck. I must ask you some questions before you enter.
That seems fair. Go ahead.
Why do you request entry into our village?
I seek knowledge.
Of what variety?
The holy kind. The biblical text. Holy relics.
The last person who came here, who asked me and told me that, killed hundreds of my fellow friends.
I do not come here to harm you or anyone else. I come here for self-improvement. I will not harm anyone while in these walls. And if anyone comes into these walls, I will protect it alongside you for as long as I stay.
I don't think you're lying. But I don't think you're truthful. I will let you enter. May the gods be with you. What a fucking pussy.
Oh, sir. Hello? We were visiting your lovely village here, and we were instructed by the guard outside to speak with you about our inquiries.
Oh, well, that is, very, very, interesting. Why, would you need my services? I am simply a shoe man. I make shoes, I fix shoes, and occasionally I read doctrine. Are you interested in reading doctrine?
Well, I've read tons, but it is not the knowledge that I am looking for. The knowledge I'm looking for is a little more ancient, more relic, scrolls, information that has not been seen. You're looking for something I cannot give. I am truly sorry to waste your time. I hope you did not make a far trip to get such a lousy answer. No, it's perfectly okay. I did come from a long way, actually. It feels like a lot of my life I've been running, you know? From one point to another. I was in North City before I came here. I notice your hands there, brisk with cold and ember. Were you starting fires in the desert? No. Why? I've only really seen it one other place, but what are the chances? So you seek knowledge, do you? What would you do to obtain this knowledge? I would gut you where you stand. I would take your head off your neck and watch your eyes lose the life out of them. I would simply just want to observe whatever you could show me, whatever you could tell me would be of much help. Interesting. What? Oh, nothing. It's just weird how we can lie and tell the truth at the same time. Almost like we can't make up our mind. Don't you find that interesting? Yeah. You know, it's like what happened here. You know of the tragedy that befalled my village? Yes, it was taught in classes and, well, posted everywhere in the newspaper. What happened here was a tragedy. You know, I once heard that this place of ancient relic used to be a museum. A place where people like me could come to learn. It wasn't kept. It wasn't chained up. It was for people like me, like you. It didn't matter where they were from. It didn't matter what they wanted with it. They just wanted to learn. It was beautiful. And then we had to sink it to the ground because men like you came and wanted it all for themselves. It is a shame. But I cannot help you further. Why is that? When I look at you, when I look into your eyes, I can sense something. Really? This isn't good. I'm getting one of those feelings. Maybe we should just leave, Grand. You know, I won't lie to you. I haven't had the best life. I've had to do things I'm not proud of to escape those circumstances which I found myself in, by no choice of my own. I know how it feels to have everything ripped away from you. I'm looking to repair myself, just like you've repaired your village. All I'm asking for is an hour to find what I need to find, and you will never see me again. I can see you're not taking the no for an answer. Very well. I will help you. But if you are lying, I will be forced to take drastic measures. Huh, like I'm afraid of a bald monk. Understood? Lead the way. It would be my pleasure. I'll just be a minute, Grand. I have to speak with him. Alright? They're gonna kill you, mate. I can feel it. And not gonna kill me. He's probably just telling him he's leaving to show me their sacred information. Probably not something they do every day. Well, with your crying spiel, I'm surprised it didn't lay out all the secrets right in front of you. Sometimes you just gotta learn how to finesse and talk to people. Everything I said was the truth, except for the part that you're harnessing a demon and lying to a cleric. What does that have to do with it? I'm afraid we might have to find out. Sorry that I had to make you wait. I just had to tell him where we were going in case we don't come back. That's, cryptic? Like, is this dangerous? Very. We haven't opened up the library in a very long time. So just in case we fall through or we break a leg, I just wanted him to know. Well, I'd be fine, so I'd be able to help us either way. What do you mean by that? Grand. Oh, I can regenerate. Broken bones? It takes me a few seconds. If you pop my whole arm off, it takes a little longer, but I'd be fine. And then I would assist you, obviously. Very amusing. You know, you keep calling me by my name. I don't know yours. What do they call you? I am Neville. Very nice to meet you. Man, I'm gonna just kill him. I'm gonna hang him from his own hands. Will you shut up? Before I proceed any further, before I break the seal that keeps this library dormant, before I take you into what my village would consider its holiest of holy worship places, is there anything you have neglected to tell me about your presence in my village? No. There's nothing that I need to tell you. Actually, there's a lot of things I'd like to tell you, but I can't at the moment. Like, the scarf makes you look kind of gay, which I don't really care about. I'd still do you if it wasn't for the face. I mean, you sort of just look like if you had one piece of toast that was in there just a little too long, you know? And it's just not my thing, you know? But might be someone else's. Fine. I understand. If that is how you feel, I will open the library. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, let your will be done, and let that once was sealed be revealed. For the freedom of the souls in this world, let forgiveness reign, and those with corrupt souls be brought to your light. Amen. I don't like this, Brian. Me either.
Venture, please, wait up. I don't know if I can keep going at this accelerated rate.
We have to find him, and if we get there too late, more terrible things can occur. The more this demon, hybrid, this monster roams this earth, the less safe the civilians are.
Let's cut the crap, Venture. You don't give a crap about the people in this desert. I know that. You know that.
That is not true.
But it is not inaccurate. You are doing this for yourself. Now, whether I have a heat stroke on the way there is up to you. Oh, and I guess me. How much do you think I can walk after drinking just beer for the last week? I am going to sit down and wait. And you are going to sit down and wait. And then we'll continue on. I don't have time for this, Ox. Venture, you have to learn to be patient. Now, sit. That is an order. All right. God damn, it's hot.